Really turning out to be a gorgeous, gorgeous Monday afternoon. Put those sunglasses on, but I tell you what, take a jacket when you leave as well, because there's a distinctive chill for the rest of the day. 50 degrees is where we stand right now over 7th and Rangeline, with a north wind gusting up to 18 miles per hour. Nice thing is we've been able to lose that wind chill that we had earlier this morning. Pre-sunrise, wind chill's 28, 29 degrees. It's even going to be colder, by the way, for tomorrow. Big discrepancy, though, when we push from north to south. Still 47 there in Nevada. Compare that to 54 in Miami and in Grove. Warmer out to the west as well, and that's because the jet stream's starting to push just a little bit to our east. But while we're talking about our temperatures, we should be up around 70. That's what we should be seeing just about each and every day. And while our April high temperature, our average high, hasn't been too bad, 66.4 degrees, you know, we had that nice string even a couple days above it. But really, go back to starting on Saturday, that's 10 degrees below normal. There's 19 below. There's 20 below is where we sit right now. And even if we top out at 57, 58 degrees, you know, that's still 12, 13 degrees below normal. Just about done with our rain. Everything tried to move in from the northwest through southeast Kansas, but we were able to kind of break it up. We did see a little bit penetrate over the Kansas-Missouri state line, but really not even enough to show up on the accumulation map. So less than 1/10 of an inch is what that equates to. Wind tracker, not too bad. We'll go about 10 to 15 miles per hour. We avoid any wind advisories for today. And this gives you an idea about the jet stream as well, how it's just really sweeping that off, because we talked about the cooler temperatures out here on the eastern portion of southwest Missouri. And once again, that's because that top part of the jet stream pushes everything toward the Mississippi. But look how far this cold front has penetrated. My goodness, all the way down to the Gulf Coast, where they're having abnormally cool temperatures, 62 degrees in the middle of April in DFW. That's chilly for them. We'll get to what's happening here on the East Coast here in a second. But let's talk about our high pressure system that will result in sunshine for the rest of the day. Once again, the brighter the blue, the higher the pressure. And we've got a nice line that really stretches from the Red River up to the Canadian border. But what we'll see as we progress from Monday night into Tuesday afternoon, it's a slow mover, but everything is going to move this way. And as it does, it's going to be replaced with, number one, some warmer temperatures, but number two, the instability that'll bring us rain. But the key factor is, since this thing's going to be a slow mover right here, it's going to be hovering right over us just in time for tomorrow morning, which is going to result in not only patchy frost, but also possibly some freezing. Now, as we talk about high pressure throughout the Midwest, over here in the Mid-Atlantic, there is your mess. Now, the severe thunderstorm risk, very low for today. It's really going to be flooding, and also, too, through portions of the Great Lakes, they've already picked up 2 inches of mid-April snow. Now, no way is that, you know, even close to the blizzard-like conditions that they had last week in the upper plains. But at the same point in time, we've got massive airport delays and O'Hare, and eventually those are going to stretch into portions of New York and Washington, D.C. as well, easily by tomorrow, if not later tonight. Back here in the 4-state sunny skies, we'll hover around 57, 58 degrees. So let's talk about what we've got overnight. When the kiddos and you get ready for work tomorrow, it's going to be a multi-layer affair, because the frost advisories are indicated there in the darker purple. And then as we transition into the turquoise, freeze warning. Oh, okay. So I think the key factor for that is, number one, the multi-layers, especially for the kids. Make sure they got a hat on. And also, too, vegetation that maybe you put outside, because we were talking about last week when we saw those 70s and 80s. That's a far cry from where we're going to be overnight. So either please bag them up, or if you can, bring them inside. Now, after we get done with the freeze and frost warnings, here we go. We pick up some spotty rain Tuesday afternoon. As it pushes through, it's rather sporadic. We don't see a whole lot of organization until we get to Tuesday night. Then we see the defined line from the northeast down to the southwest. Now, as this thing cruises through, that presents us with more widespread rain on Wednesday. Bands of heavy rain that are going to include thunder and lightning. Wednesday is going to be a wet one because we get started early, and we're able to carry that through all the way into Thursday. Now, Tanya, our temperatures do improve, so that's a little bit, there's your silver lining. That's what I wanted to point out, up to the tune of 80 by the time we get to Friday. But really, Wednesday is going to be our wettest day, and then slowly but surely we'll taper off our rain chances from Thursday till Friday into Saturday.
All right. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I'm ready for those warmer temperatures. I don't want to hear what else they'll bring with them, but
unfortunately, after the widespread rain on Wednesday, because of its duration, you may want to get the grass cut some point in time, either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to bundle up and do it.
Yes.
So what was my silver lining again?
Warmer temperatures.
Yeah.
That's an 80 on Friday. That's like April paradise.
That's true.
And if that phrase doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what I can do.
April paradise, stepping outside in the warm temperatures
There you
and
go.
rain.
And rain.
And rain. All right, thanks, Michael.